Hello and welcome to the 2023 member update for London Borough of Hounslow. I'm Stuart Duncombe, Head of Communications at West Yorkshire Pension Fund. Today I'm just going to talk a little bit about digital services here at West Yorkshire Pension Fund. So obviously you're aware we have a website. You're probably watching this video on it now. Today I'm going to be talking about one of our other digital services, My Pension, our member portal. It's been available for members who are either active, deferred or pensioner members for about 5 years now. It's a really important tool for us, and hopefully, as I show you a few features it has today, if you're not already using it, you might like to start using it. So how many people are? Well, since we've launched it, we've got just over 160,000 members registered across all of our clients. So that's 3 or 4 pension funds and some fire pension schemes as well. For the London Borough of Hounslow, we've got just over 5,000 members registered. That's great, but we'd like to see even more of you on there. So what are the original features that were there? Well, for active members, you could see your record, change your pension details, and most importantly, you could view your annual benefit statement there. For deferred members, similar sort of story, except it's a deferred benefit statement each year that you need to go on there to find. For pensioner members, it's a bit different. Because we don't do your payroll, that's done by Liberator, then you need to go to their site to see payslips, P60s, that sort of thing. But on our portal, you can still manage your personal details and see a little bit of information about your pension. But last year, towards the end of the year, we added a new feature. So for active members, you can now run your own estimates. So all you have to do is log in, choose a retirement date, make sure you're aged 55 or over at that date, importantly. Check or change the salary that's been input by the system, follow that through, submit it, and have a look at how much pension you might receive in retirement. We think that's a really useful tool for people, particularly as you start to plan forward thinking about retirement. If you're not already registered yet, and that's perhaps piqued your interest and you'd like to, have a look at estimates or just check out your pension record generally, why not log on to our website at www.wypf.org.uk/mypension. From there, you can register for an online account in only a few minutes. All you'll need is your national insurance number and an email address. We've also got lots of help on there as well, if you struggle to register. If you don't want to use it, that's absolutely fine. We understand online isn't for everybody. If you don't want to use it though, let us know please by opting out of the service. That means then we know clearly what your preference is, so we can continue to send you things on paper. Looking to the future then, how can we improve our digital services? What do we need to offer you that makes you want to use them and maybe even find the process of using them a bit more pleasant? Well, during 2022, we've undertaken very much a listening and learning approach. We engaged a company called the Leadership Factor, or TLF, who've run a survey for us. We reached out to members that were already registered to find out a little bit about how they used our online services, what they thought of them, what they liked, what they didn't like, and what members would like to see coming in the future from digital services for the pension fund. Over 40,000 members were approached and we got over 7,000 replies, which was fantastic. Across the London Borough of Hounslow Pension Fund, we had 200 responses, which we really appreciate. During that process of asking members what they thought, we also invited people the opportunity to say they were interested in joining us at a focus group. So people who had expressed that interest were reached out to in the autumn of last year. These sessions, there were 4 of them that we held across 2 weeks, were very much then narrowed and focused down to look at some specific themes that had emerged from the survey that we'd already done. We also took the opportunity to show a bit of concept work of what a new website might look like for members. So what did we learn through those 2 processes? Well, it was interesting. The overall satisfaction score from people was 7.9 out of 10, which is not perfect at all. It's certainly room for improvement, but it's a pretty good place to start. So that was nice to see. You should note there are some differences across different cohorts of members. So but pensioner members were more satisfied than active members of the scheme. So that we'll dive into that as part of our research. But what did you actually tell us then from these processes? Well, it was clear throughout that some key themes emerged from the services we currently offer. First of all, most people find pensions pretty complicated, and you want more support and help through the digital services we offer to understand how they work and what they mean to you. You also said when you're using our services, it's difficult to find what you're looking for. When you found it, the information was good, it was there, but it wasn't easy to get to it. And on the same sort of side of that, logging into the members portal from the website is quite difficult. And when you did get there, sometimes there were features you were looking for that weren't there. Things like being able to run an estimate, which we've now introduced. You also said that it was confusing, this difference between a member website and an online portal. That for you were going to one WYPF infrastructure that we run for London Borough of Hounslow, and you expected to do everything there, and it was confusing having these two layers. So that's fantastic. We understand what we need to do to make it more appealing to you, and we now have to set out the pathway to get there for you. So what are we doing next? Well, right now we're working on redesigning the member website, and that's going to launch later this year in 2023. We're really excited about this, and we will be touching back with members as we go through that process. We're then also running a separate project looking at the member online portal and how we can integrate that better into the website, and what features and use and ease of life improvements we can make to it. So it's going to be an exciting year for us on the comms team here. I hope this has been interesting and just given you a little bit of an idea about what we're doing. Thank you very much for watching.